Oh, oopsie. Do you think I should shave my head? I feel like I've asked you this before.
Wait, are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Yay. Yes, you should shave your head, Nicole.
It's becoming an issue.
Yeah, it's been becoming an issue. It has been an issue for a long time for me.
How I look?
Your hair, your head. I'm kidding. Wait, okay, so Nicole. Okay, really quickly, everyone. Nicole and I were talking just before this podcast about frenemies, and I did not want to talk about frenemies without talking about it on the podcast. Nicole, can you fill everybody in? First of all, you look like you're about to, like, spew some journalism right here. You look like that girl in English class.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh, you really look like a main character right now.
Thank you. I think I look like I maybe do porn.
No, you look like studious. Like, you are, I don't even know, like, you're gonna get some, like, cool makeover where you're gonna look 1,000 times more pretty in, like, you know, an hour into the film.
Thanks. I mean, yeah, maybe I can give myself a makeover right now if you think this is fugly. My baby hairs are just, like, floating. There's nothing I can do. I consider shaving off my baby hairs every single day, and I don't think that's, like, I don't think you're not supposed to do. I know you're not supposed to do that. Oh my god, look, I already look different. This is Anne Hathaway in Princess Diaries.
You do. That's literally what you look like. That's actually amazing. Good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Nicole, fill us in on frenemies. Tell us everything.
Everyone, you think that people don't know what's going on in frenemies?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
So this is a segment called Explaining Frenemies to Dummies. You're the dummy.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, well...
Should I take notes?
Yeah. You should probably pull out a notebook. So the last thing that I probably told you was that they were fighting, that they might get back together potentially, that it's just about how much people are getting paid, blah, 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 blah. Essentially, Trisha Paytas now has basically... What is it called? Like,
I heard about this part.
What's that one? What part? I didn't even say anything.
No, I heard about this already, though. But, like,
accused? I didn't even say anything yet. I literally just said Trisha Paytas. That's all I said. And you're like, I know.
Wait, is it the part where she accused?
Say what you're going to say, because you're not saying anything right now.
Accuse Ethan of sexually harassing her?
That's not what I was going to say. All I said was Trisha Paytas. Oh, but didn't that happen? Yeah, I'm not, if I'm being
not
really
like,
honest,
not like, did it happen, like,
I stopped watching any of their videos because it was just so annoying, because I just couldn't. First, it was one thing after another, and I was like, there are better things in my life. I'm progressing. Essentially, Trisha Paytas has basically, what is the saying called when you just, like, basically, it's not calling blood. She basically wanted blood after Ethan, because she just, like, started creating a whole bunch of drama, and it became into this bigger thing than it needed to be. Long story short, Ethan has changed the name of the podcast from Frenemies to Families, and now he is co-hosting with his mom. Point of the story is, it's
just a new podcast.
It's the same setup, it's the same format. The point is that you're getting replaced with my mother.
Oh my gosh, I feel like you're getting replaced with your mother.
I feel like a podcast with my mother would actually be extremely successful.
It would be so amazing.
I feel like it would be a lot of fun.
Okay, yeah. So actually, I have a really big life update.
Actually, update
a few, and they're really important. And honestly, I hope that everybody listening takes this really seriously and doesn't blow this out of proportion, because it's pretty major and pretty huge, but also not a big deal. But also the biggest deal of my entire life. I have a bed frame.
No.
And a box spring. Yes.
No. You want to be me so bad.
I do not sleep on the floor anymore. I don't know if you've ever seen my room.
I've been in your bedroom, Jake.
Nicole, we weren't supposed to talk about that.
I think I've been in your room maybe twice.
Oh, no. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Wow. Well, we're not going to give anybody any insight.
Don't tell your parents.
I won't tell my parents.
I think your parents were literally home when I was in your bedroom. So
is that true? Maybe that might be true.
Anyway, you gave me a platform.
I used to live on a mattress that was, like, basically a Tempur-Pedic mattress on the floor, and now I have a bed frame and a box spring. I've never had a box spring in my life, Nicole.
So is your bed, like, really high?
Yes, it's I'd say, like, a good 3 feet off the ground.
Like you're at...
like where I sleep, the top of it is probably 3 feet off the ground.
I'll measure mine, and then we'll put ours to the test.
I feel like a foot is not as big as you think it is. But yeah, 3 feet off the ground, I'd say. And I bought a new comforter.
Wow.
And you know how I was like going for like the tropical theme to my room for a while?
Yeah.
We're going full on geometric. As you can tell by the beautiful...
Taking it back to 2013.
Mountains behind me.
Triangles coming back.
Yes, I have triangles. It's complete. I'll show you one day.
He said, I'm an architecture student.
Basically. I'm like, did I draw these to scale? Am I going to build a building? No, but that's really exciting. So that's some really big news for me.
I remember when I picked up a box spring off the side of the road, and it changed my life. I love having my bed high.
Oh my gosh, I love a box spring. I never knew what a box spring was.
Yeah, I didn't either. I had
when I bought one, I was like, why is it called a box spring? It's literally just like a platform.
I thought people would stack multiple mattresses on top of each
other.
That's
what I thought too.
And I was like, that's so expensive. Why would you do that's so expensive to have multiple mattresses?
But why is it made a lot of
sense. I think there are springs inside. There are springs inside.
No, there are no springs inside.
Yes, there are. Like they don't spring. They don't actually spring, but they hold everything up. Them? I don't know. What do you want it to be called? What would your perfect name be for the box spring? If you had to rename a box spring?
A bed riser.
No, those already exist.
Bed platform.
Bed box.
Bed box. Oh, Nicole, that's amazing. We should make our own box spring brand. And
Thank you.
Call them bed boxes. That's a really good idea. Yeah.
I feel like I would be. Yeah, our people would be buying it out the wazoo.
Out the wazoo.
I've never said that before in my entire life.
What, Nicole? That's disgusting.
Sorry, I don't really talk about. I don't like to talk about my wazoo on camera a lot, but or on the internet in general.
Nicole has a really big video coming out soon about how she got her wazoo inspected.
It's like getting. I got my wazoo oil changed.
They were like, "Well, unplug this," and there it goes.
I don't personally like it when people like give their wazoos names, like when they're like, "Oh, my flower, my coochie." Like, call it what it is. A wazoo.
That's not what I thought a wazoo was. I was talking about your colonoscopy.
Oh my god!
Is that not your wazoo?
Yes. Wait. Before we get into that, I wanted to say that.
Did you want to talk about that here?
I literally don't care. I've said it a million times. I really don't mind. It's not a secret. Okay. It's not private. It's a private matter.
Okay, I mean...
How much have I shared on the internet that I can't talk about
a medical procedure? No, I just didn't know if you wanted to talk about it, like, on your podcast or, like, in a video or something. But if you would like to chat about it with me here...
I'll still talk about it in a video. Don't you worry.
You're like, I will find a way to spread this across many forms of content for the next month.
No, essentially, what I was going to say before was that I would take Adam and my friend Sutton to Sephora, like the makeup store, or Ulta. It was mainly Ulta. You don't know Adam?
No, I don't.
You'll
have to introduce me one day.
He looks like the one dad from Inside Out.
Yeah, so does every other man with a beard who's white. Anyway.
Do you know that one TikTok trend where it goes... there's only 2 men I've ever loved in my life. Stone Cold Steve Austin and a guy I mistook in the dark for Stone Cold. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it is.
No, but I don't know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is.
I'm gonna do it with Adam later. But I would take them to Ulta and they would look at the names of like the makeup. Have you ever seen like makeup shade names, like what people will name makeup?
They're like silly sometimes.
They're silly. They're fun. And so Adam and Sutton would always come up with like better names for things. And they were like, why does this blush need to be called Orgasm? And why does this blush need to be called Super Orgasm? That is clearly Pink Elephant Surprise. Like, that's a better name for it.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, that is Pink Elephant Surprise. What are you even saying? Literally, what are you saying right now?
I feel like this entire podcast, if I could see you in person right now, I feel like I would punch you in the face today. I don't know why. Like, you are just looking extra punchable today and acting it as well.
Nicole, I just feel like maybe you should see a therapist about these anger management issues.
I am seeing a therapist, but she canceled on me the first week, and then I had to cancel.
That's a positive sign. That's good.
I know. Well, no,
she's like, ooh, that girl's a lot.
She called me and she's like, I'm having a family emergency. And I was like, that's totally fine.
That's what
and
my
then
last therapist said, and then she never responded.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, that's so sad.
Wouldn't
I thought that
sad?
might be happening to me. But and then the next week I had to cancel because I was getting my little oscopy. I feel like that's a cute name. My oscopy.
Oh, I feel like your little olonosco.
Oh, my little opie.
Opie. Oh, my little opie.
Are you ready for your little
She's getting
opie?
a little opie opened.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was telling Jake over the phone the whole entire experience. Just stay tuned for the video on my channel if you want to hear about it.
It is a hoot and a holler. I'll tell you. I've actually never laughed harder at anything Nicole has ever said in her entire life. It was so funny.
Wow.
I was in the car, and I swear to you, I probably almost crashed like 3 times because I was like, literally crying from this story. Anyway, not to hype up the story too much. Hopefully it's a funny video. They go over to the video, they're like, wow, this was horrible.
It's like a full in-depth, like, how to prepare for a colonoscopy, and it's like an educational video. No. The entire
you absolutely should do that.
The entire experience itself was so, like, the preparation of it was so terrible that I thought I was going to have to call it quits, and that I was just going to have to, like, not go through with it.
I never get a colonoscopy in her life.
I was sitting in front of the toilet crying, like, about to start sobbing because I thought I was going to throw up from like the liquid that they make you drink. And my biggest fear in the entire world is throwing up. Like I just have that. But I wouldn't consider myself having it's called, oh no, how do I not remember? Emetophobia. Emetophobia is a phobia of throwing up. And I don't think I have a emetophobia.
You just dread it. You're like, oh gosh, like I don't want to do this.
I'm genuinely scared of it, and I get really bad anxiety, but people who have emetophobia, like, genuinely every single day go outside and fear others throwing up or themselves throwing up. Like, it's something that they consciously think about.
Throwing up?
Yeah, I don't like it when other people throw up around me.
I definitely have emetophobia.
No, because I think people who have it, it's like a thing that crosses their mind every single day. Yeah, and I don't think about it every day. Like people will like get really scared when their stomach hurts, and like they'll have like severe anxiety because they're scared that they're gonna throw up. I don't. Like it's not something I think about on the daily. It's just like when it does happen, I can't stop crying. So. And I'm not around people who throw up often. I remember one time my friend, we took him to like our friend's house, like at college, like we invited him from a different school, and it was like the first time these friends meeting, and he got too drunk and he threw up in the sink. And that was the worst thing in the entire world, is my friend and I scooping his vomit out of the sink because we weren't gonna just leave it there.
Oh no. That's
I know.
Horrible.
So I'm not around people who puke a lot.
That's his job.
He was dying. He was.
I don't care. Scoop up your own vomit, man.
He was passing away.
Come back the next morning. One time, okay, here's a vomit story really fast. And I don't know if I told you about it before.
If it's you sucking it out of the carpet, we don't want to hear it anymore.
No.
Been enough.
This is about my job at an escape room. And
okay, yes. Wait, I feel like you might have.
Did I talk about this on a podcast already?
Maybe.
I'll keep it short. Anyway,
okay.
This group of ladies from Sports Clips came in, and they were all wasted, and I was like doing their room or whatever, and like the woman like just randomly like vomited all over our like bookshelf or whatever, and she walks out of the escape room because like her and her friends were like, oh my gosh, like Karen, you did not. And then like they're like walking out of the thing, and I'm like coming to meet them because I'm in like the back room, and I go, and I'm like, so like what happened? And they're like, she vomited. And then the lady who vomited, super drunk, she turns to me and she goes, how do you deal with this every day? I'm like, every day?
The woman who vomited?
Yes. And I went, every day? Yeah. This is the first time this has happened. Ever. And I don't deal with it. I don't. And I made my manager clean it up. I don't deal with that. That's not fun.
Why would she? Do they make you put on like a whole hazmat suit? I feel like we've had this conversation already. But
no, I didn't. At least at
Chipotle,
had this.
They would make you put a whole like hazmat suit.
Well, you're working with food, and I'm working in a privately owned escape room. So
and then you can go then they send you
where they paid
home.
me under the table for like my first 3 months of the
that's
job,
right.
and then they gave me a random raise for singing karaoke at a party we all were at.
What a good time.
I know.
Go watch that episode if you haven't listened to it.
No, I don't actually think that we talked about it in that first episode.
I genuinely think so. We talked about it in the about our jobs.
But I think I only talked about the time that I was a part of a proposal at the escape room. Anyway, go ahead, Nicole. What were you talking about?
My
vomit. You're scared of
oppie.
vomit. Oh, right.
I'm scared of vomiting.
Vomit. Is that what I just said?
Yeah.
I'm scared of vomiting it. Wow.
My oppie was so great. However, the worst pain that I have. Okay, TMI, guys. But first of all, this has to be said. This is not the painful part. This has to be said.
If you're gonna say
was
something about your
telling me.
pussy, please don't.
No one's talking. Well, it's kind of okay. It involves my pussy. Sorry.
No.
I sent Jake a cat that's for adoption, and it's called Bussy.
I saw a guinea pig that was up for adoption, and it was called constructive criticism. I like it.
He's like, so I got constructive criticism like 3 months ago.
And I've never been the same.
So essentially, this is TMI, but all the doctors and my mom and everyone in my life was telling me, like, okay, after your oppie, you're not going to be able to poop for like a few days probably because there's 22 feet of your intestines that are just completely cleared out. There's absolutely nothing in you. It's going to make a long way to get there.
Just to be clear, I never told Nicole any of this. I was not a part of this conversation. Never in my
Yes,
life have I gotten
yes.
a colonoscopy, and I don't know anything about the colon. Anyway, go ahead.
No, Jake's a bad friend. If he was a real friend, he would have gotten a colonoscopy prior to me so that he could
So
give me
that I
advice.
could have given you advice. You're right. You're right.
So that's why I took one for the team and I got one. So when you have to get
Thank
one when
you,
you're
Nicole.
40, I
I'm
will
40.
give you advice.
You're right.
Well, that's
'cause
why
don't you have to get
one
one yearly or like every
yeah,
5 years?
once you turn 40, I think that's when you start getting them. Unless you're like me and you have weird problems, then you might get one sooner. But if you want to get one sooner, that could be fun. That could be fun for our podcast. We would have
I
something
think you're
more to talk
right.
about,
I feel
so.
like it's about time that I got a colonoscopy.
Right. If
For the
I have
sake
to
of
get
our
one,
business.
Yes, if I have to get one, you have to get. Well, I listen to. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. But I listen to Free the Girls podcast, and on there they always talk about every single week. They're like, oh, I have to hook up with a guy this week so that I have a story to tell you guys for next week's podcast. Like, I'm gonna take one for the team. Like, I have to get good content for you guys. And we're like, Jake, you have to get a colonoscopy.
I have to get a colonoscopy. You're right, Nicole. Can it come out of the business account though?
Your insurance should cover it, but if it doesn't, then we can maybe work something out. I'll consider it.
Okay, bold of you to assume
I
that
pay
have
Jake like
insurance.
once every few months because we just don't do it ever.
It's true.
It's just
true. But I feel like it hits harder when you do it once every few months.
Isn't it
like,
fun?
Because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're balling. We make so much money.
and then you realize that it's like
destitute for the rest of my life.
and then you realize that it's like I don't do that intentionally. I hope if like we were to ever break up and like not be friends anymore and the podcast is not a thing, like we have this huge falling out, the first thing you're going to be like is Nicole would only pay me quarterly in the year. She would only pay me. I hope that you don't do that because I don't cash the money out myself. It just sits there. But anyway, they told me that I'm not going to poop for a few days. So I was preparing for that. I was like, I guess that makes a lot of sense. 22 feet, that's a lot of
That's a lot
ways
of intestine.
that your poop has to travel through. Tell me why I shit 4 times the next day. 4. And I texted Jake every single time that it happened. I was like, why is this happening again? He goes, I shit 4 times before noon. And I was like, okay, well, my entire colon was completely clear. So I don't understand why you're making this about you.
Wait, Nicole, you know what? Conspiracy theory. I think it's because your colon was probably so slick from being so clean that it all just went like, shoop.
I think so. I told my mom about it, and she goes, it is because you are vegan. Things move so fast in there.
I kind of would agree. I feel like fiber, like, obviously we have more fiber
Yes.
in our diets because we
Yes.
eat more, like, foliage.
Yes.
But, yeah, I feel like
And our
the
food
fiber would
just
help.
digests faster because we don't eat meat, and meat takes a long time
Correct.
to digest, so everything just basically falls out of me.
I know.
So,
I bet you the first thing everybody has after a colonoscopy is, like, some form of meat product, and it just backs them up. That's what I'm
and then
thinking.
there's me who went immediately to Chipotle, had the biggest bowl ever.
That's also the thing. You went to Chipotle. How did you expect that you weren't going to, like...
They told me, they were like,
yourself?
please don't have a big meal, don't have anything greasy. I was like, you got it. And then I just
you were
went
like,
straight to Chipotle.
and you were like, sofritas, and hot salsa. Pour that Tabasco on there. Give me chips while you're at it.
Actually,
Chips
put a
and
little
guac.
bit of sour cream. I want the shits.
Yeah.
So,
Nicole does not eat sour cream, everyone. Thank
yeah,
you.
everyone, please don't tell any of the vegan YouTubers. There is, I did get a video from a vegan YouTuber who made a video about me.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That's really annoying. Stop making videos about random people. Anyway, wait, Nicole, I do have a quick story. And it is that I am so annoyed. This is on the topic of vegan and vegetarian. I am so annoyed. And I think I talked to this about you.
No, I think
How
I just saw your tweets.
Oh, you saw my tweet?
Yeah, and I don't know if you're okay.
I'm not okay. People like love to, and I feel like we talked about this, but they love to like police the food you eat. Additionally, they forget that you're vegetarian, which is fine. Whether vegetarian or vegan, fine, forget. I really don't care. You don't have to be a part of my life. I don't have to be a part of yours. It's really not a big deal. But when they like incessantly ask you, and then they ask you like, well, what do you eat? And then you get like the same 5 questions, and you're like trying to eat your food. And you're also being interviewed at the same time every time you sit down with these people. It is the most annoying thing of all time. And then they're like, is that vegan or is that vegetarian? And I'm like, no, I just went on this long spiel about how I'm vegetarian and why I'm vegetarian, and you asked me a ton of these questions just for me to pull one over on you and eat meat. That's so annoying.
I'm going to negate your feelings real quick. It's worse for me because I'm a vegan and not a vegetarian. So if I literally say, I'm eating a cheesecake, people are like, I thought you were vegan. You, however, are vegetarian, so you still can eat cheesecake.
Well, it's the same. It's the same with meat, though. Like I'm gonna go have a burger. People are like, well, you can't eat that. I'm like, but there's y'all ever heard of a veggie burger? It's a veggie burger.
More categories for me. Second of all, I have food allergies, so people are constantly asking me. All my comments are filled with
Nicole, these made up food allergies.
I made it up. Oh, you made it all up. Anyway, point of me telling you this is that I have it worse than you. I win.
That doesn't, Nicole, if there's anything that I've learned in life, it's that your amount of struggle does not negate my amount of struggle, okay?
Yeah, but it does make me better than you, so.
Sure. Okay, yeah, Nicole is better than everyone. But, like, isn't that so? Like, when are people going to stop caring about what I'm eating? Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that okay? I'm just trying to exist. And I don't want to get interviewed like I'm on the freaking Ellen show every time I'm sitting down, chowing down on my food, eating very fast because I do that.
How often do you eat in front of other people that this happens to you?
Oh, like, not that much. But like, but like it will be like the same. It'll be like my brothers who haven't seen me in like a few weeks or something. Okay. They'll be like, is that vegetarian? I'm like, no, I gave it up. I'm not vegetarian anymore. It's like, just leave me alone. And what does it matter if I'm not vegetarian? Just leave me alone. I am vegetarian and I'm going to eat vegetarian, but I'm sorry, my dogs are fighting.
I can't relate to you. I don't have brothers, so this is kind of insensitive.
But like, it's still like, it's
no, I understand. Annoying. I get that's extremely annoying. I understand. I get that when I post pictures of my food.
Yes, and it's so annoying.
I have to put that and I don't care that much. Like, people at this point, it's like if people think that I have broke my veganism, I don't really care.
Is it that big of a deal to people?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, yeah. Nicole, here's what I'm saying. Change your bio. Be like, no, what I'm eating is not. Wait, I don't know how to say not vegan in, like, a good way. But, like, I'm about to change my bio. I'm going to be like, it's all vegetarian. Or be like, it's all vegan. Period. Everything I'm eating. I have not given it up yet.
I used to have vegan in my bio. Like, it didn't just say vegan. I used to joke around and say alpha vegan.
That's true.
I just thought it was funny. But
Sigma
I understand.
Vegan.
I understand that. My mom, she called me yesterday. And she was like, Nicole, I went to BJ's. I got you a good snack. I was like, oh, really? What is it? She goes, well, it's dark chocolate. I said, did you read the label, though? Because a lot of times dark chocolate has milk in it. She goes, yes, it is 70% pure dark chocolate. The rest is just oils. I checked. I was like, oh, good. She's like, hee, I think you're going to like it. And I was like, well, tell me what it is, Mom. Like, don't keep it a secret. It's not like, she goes, no, it's so good. It has cranberries in it. I said, okay, so it's some sort of like trail mix type thing. I was like, does it have peanuts? And she goes, yes, hee. And I was like, I'm allergic to peanuts. And she was like, Nicole, what? Are you Oh my God. And she got so annoyed. She goes, it is all the way at the bottom of my cart. I can't pull it out now. She got so annoyed. And she goes, you know what? As a snack, I'm just going to buy you Excedrin migraine. And.
Oh, honestly? That's a good deal. Wait,
it's kind of a good
Nicole,
snack.
Did you see my tweet in response to that tweet?
Why can't I be grateful for anything? Yes.
Yeah. Was that funny? Did you laugh?
I see I went, sometimes I see your tweets and I look at them with the intention to respond, or I respond in my head and then I feel bad because I forget to respond, honestly.
That's okay. You could also just text me and be like, ha ha ha.
You also literally tweeted at me publicly yesterday, what is wrong with you?
Because you were obsessive.
I tweeted and I said, why can't all of my friends not have a job, not have any other friends, be single, and give all of their attention to me? And then I was going to ask you about this, someone responded and they were like, I want to know how many Leo placements you have, like in,
it's
your
a
astrology
lot.
and everything.
It's a lot of Leos.
I only have one.
Oh, me? I thought Derek was a Leo.
Me. No, Leo, like, placement,
I thought you meant
in
Leo
your thing.
Friends.
Oh, friends? All my friends are Leos. My mom, Clemmy, is a Leo.
Your mom's a Leo? That's why we get along so well.
No,
I love Leos.
each other.
But I also
No, my mom and I do
respect people who don't like Leos. Like, I get that.
I just get along with them very, very well. But,
Most people do.
No. But I was going to ask you how you feel about people asking you about, I don't know if anyone has ever asked you, but like what time you were born in order to try and figure out your entire like birth.
How do I feel about it?
How do you feel about sharing that kind of stuff publicly?
Oh, I don't care. Why?
Oh, I hate it. Like, I will never, ever reveal what time I was born.
Oh, okay. Hey, everyone. I was born. No. Well, I think the place that you were born also matters, which nobody will ever know the place that I was born because it was the moon. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, like,
did you just say I'm kidding? Did you just say I'm kidding? As if I was like.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's the moon. No, wait, but what happens if I was born on the moon? Do I not have a zodiac sign, or am I all of them?
No, Grimes' next baby is going to be born on the moon, but
Kyle.
No, that's what they're going to name their baby?
I think that's what they named their first child, is actually how you
Kyle?
pronounce it. I think that's like actually how you pronounce that whole mess of words. I'm not kidding.
That is so wrong. It's like Ash something. It's not Kyle.
It's
they didn't
Kyle.
fucking name their baby Kyle. They didn't name their baby Kyle.
I saw something about it.
It was
I vividly remember.
It was
No.
a joke.
They were like, well, this is the sign, or this is like the Greek letter for blah blah blah, and like the 17th letter of the alphabet. E.
That's
or
a
something.
joke. That was 100% more. That was 100%
swear
a
to
joke.
you, I believe that child's name is
oh
Kyle Musk.
No,
Kyle
it's not.
Grimes Musk. Also, how does it feel to have the last name mean that you smell bad? Musk. Ew.
I was like,
musty.
That's not what Raffi means. You idiot! It's literally pronounced X-Ash.
Wait. My dog is getting a manicure right now. Is that exciting? My mom's like, we could call this service and and my friend Stephanie will come and she'll do Tucker's nails. I'm like,
Can she do my nails?
I literally spent 2 hours one night trying to grind down Tucker's nails because my mom was like forcing me to go take him to PetSmart, and I'm like, I'm not taking him to those evil people to get his nails all bloodied because they don't care about like the blood vessels in the nails, so they'll just like and like
I'm
leave
sure
it, right?
Depends on the person.
And he's going to secrete his anal glands, and then he's gonna smell bad because he's scared of them. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it myself. I'm also not gonna pay to get them done. And so I spent like 2 hours over here with him cowering in the corner and me going on this with this freaking nail grinder. And now my mom's like, oh wait, let me call my friend. She will come over and she will give him a little manicure and paint his nails. And
paint them.
It's not gonna paint them. Wouldn't that be cute though? What color do you think Tucker should get? Blue. Anyway.
I was gonna say blue.
Yeah, because Tucker and I have a blue theme to everything. Our whole room is blue. His collar's blue. We just love blue and green. That's me and Tucker.
I just cut Clem's nails really quick when she's sleeping, like so quickly.
Oh,
and then
really?
sometimes she won't. Sometimes she'll wake up and she won't let me finish. So then I have to wait until she sleeps again to do her like back paws.
That's kind of cute.
I just go really, really fast, and I'm like, let's go. And all her nails are pink, so like I don't have to worry about not being able to see them.
Yeah, no, Tucker's are like see-through, like his nails are see-through, but like PetSmart just doesn't care.
Yeah, like some dogs and some I don't know about cats, but I know like with some guinea pigs, I think like when I had to cut my guinea pig's nails, like sometimes
I would go
black,
and then they'd squeal and I'd be like, I'm so sorry, S'more. S'more was my guinea pig. S'more and Snowball, miss them dearly. They made my room smell really bad.
Mine too. Yeah.
Jinx. Nicole had one of those C&C cages. Nicole and I bonded over the fact that we used to watch Piggy Pig Pigs on YouTube. Like I was obsessed with her.
No,
that little British woman. I love her.
Yes. She had a whole room dedicated to her guinea pigs, like a whole entire room, and she would have plenty of them. And no, I think she's still I think, let's see what the last video that she put. Oh no, this is so sad. 3 years ago. Where did she go? Isn't that crazy that we just both watched the same stuff? And it was beautiful. Actually, I think I'm gonna play.
Her cage was actually amazing. It was like a hotel.
Yes.
For her
so
guinea pigs.
CNC cages, for anyone who doesn't know, it's corrugated plastic and crates.
I don't know.
Something.
Yeah. You basically like bend things and like clip them together and everything. Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
You would get like these like storage crate things, like the metal things, and then you would buy a corrugated plastic from like sign stores, and then you would make a whole cage out of them, and then that's what they would live in. And oh my god, like this is so nostalgic seeing her like video from 10 years ago. I remember even her carpet looks nostalgic. Like I was like, oh, why can't my carpet look like that? Like,
and I would watch like all of her haul videos where she'd be like, got all this stuff from my guinea pigs from Primark.
Literally. And I'd be like,
so
why can't
cute.
I have Primark? Oh, she took such good care of her guinea pigs. I'm so happy
for her. Here's what I'll say. She fell off because she got a little rat, okay? And I was always like, maybe she should just stuck to what you knew, queen.
You canceled the guinea pig woman because she got a rat?
She got a rat, like a literal rat. It was cute, but I was like, I'm here for the guinea pigs. And then she started making a bunch of rat content.
Then don't watch
and you know what? Nicole did the same thing. Started making a bunch of rat content. Burn. Yeah.
That's why I fell off. I started making rat content.
Yeah.
Like, what was I just talking about?
This content, sort of ratty.
Oh, I was talking about why I won't give my birth time. Why I just don't want to share it.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I was waiting for you.
No, you're
No.
So,
I was talking about why... I was talking about how I won't give away like my birth time because I don't want... I feel like once people know that much about you, not just like the whole time thing, but like the whole astrology thing, I think that's when it gets too much. I think I'm going to keep everything a secret. However, I do want to say that I think it's funny. You posted something yesterday on your Twitter about like what your specific like signs were, and you had something in Virgo, which I am a Virgo, and
that was literally this morning. That was not yesterday.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
But it was very early, so I understand.
That specific thing that you posted, I'm a Leo in that, and I thought that was kind of cute.
A Venus. Your Venus is in Leo.
That's the only thing that I will reveal about myself is that I'm
here's all my stuff. Y'all who are obsessed with astrology, tell me what it all means. Okay, I know all of it. Don't start telling me a bunch of stuff about you because I do not care. I'm a Leo. It's just a part of who I am.
Yeah, you really show that. You're like, I don't give a shit about it.
No, it's true. It's true. The most Leo statement I've ever made was like, I was like, yeah, I'm this, and this, and I'm a Leo or whatever. And then I was like, so that means blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, what are you? And they go, a Taurus. I'm like, I have no idea what that means because I really only care about my signs. Like, I'm not going to work on memorizing all that.
I also don't really like talking about like what your MBTI like personality type thing is, like the Myers-Briggs test.
I'm gonna just let everybody know exactly what I am. Leo Sun, Cancer Moon,
Jake is such
Capricorn Rising,
wow,
and Virgo and Venus. I don't know the other stuff. I haven't checked my co-star in a hot minute. Okay, I don't know the houses, whatever. My Enneagram. Have you ever done Enneagram?
No.
It gives you like a number. I'm an Enneagram 7 wing 6. I don't know. The entertainer. And my Myers-Briggs is an ENFJ.
I don't like saying my Myers-Briggs thing, even though it's out there in the open, because I remember one time I posted on Twitter and someone was like, no, you're not. And I was like, no, but I am. And they're like, no, you're this. And I was like, I think I know myself better than other
you're like,
people.
well, I did answer all those questions honestly, so.
Yeah, and then I remember I, like, found myself on a website where people were questioning what I was. Okay, all right, don't be rude.
You found yourself on a website?
Yeah.
Oh, no, questioning what you were. Oh.
No, people were talking about like what I was, and they're like, I think she's this, and then someone was like, no, she confirmed on Twitter like what she is. I don't like any of that kind of stuff. I also don't. I don't like when people diagnose other people with mental illnesses. There's a whole
I hate that.
I was like on Reddit and I found like I was like looking up this one celebrity and there's a whole like thread. I don't know exactly how Reddit works.
Conspiracy theory. Billie Eilish has borderline personality disorder or something like that.
Yes.
And it's like,
and then but like
why
there's
are you
like
doing this?
But there's whole entire like threads or like subreddits, I think it's called, where people will like it's like guessing or like celebrities' mental illnesses or something like that, and like talking about like, oh, in this interview it seemed like this person had this, and I was like, that is, you don't do that, like you don't do that
so
to
messy.
people.
That's so
but
stupid.
I get comments like that. It used to be a lot
do.
worse around Vlogmas, but like now I still get it, and it's like from the same like select group of people who just keep commenting on my videos, and I always delete them because I'm like, stop it, don't do that. It's
just like weird.
Whether it's accurate or not, or like whatever, I think people
I don't even do that with people I know.
No, I don't do that because you don't do that. We're literally not doctors.
Yeah, no, exactly. But like I think like I'm capable of realizing like when somebody is going through something or like having a mental health crisis or if they are actually like exhibiting symptoms of like because I know who that person is. I spend a lot of time with them.
Also, we were literally trained to do that when we were our age. Like we were literally trained, but we could never be like, this person has schizophrenia. You don't do that.
Or be like, you're depressed.
Yeah, you never ever do. You never ever do that.
Get out of your like. Get off your high horse. Who do you think
That's
you are?
kind of similar to like what happened to Emma Chamberlain. She was like talking about it on her podcast, but she was like, she said that she was doing in like a really good place mentally, and she was like genuinely really happy and like in a really great place in her life. And a few TikToks went viral on TikTok about basically speculating like mental illnesses that she had and like health issues, and speculating all these things and like trying to show proof of it, thinking that it would never reach her, I guess, or whatever, and being like, she needs serious help, like she is like broken, like saying like awful things about her. And she found them and she like watched them and she deleted TikTok because of it, which like sucks because like people basically made her run away from Twitter. Like she deleted her Twitter, and now people ran her off from TikTok, and she can't even enjoy it because people are speculating. And because of people speculating, she said it did cause her to go through like a whole like depressive episode because of it, because like she you know, that like when you think that you're doing well and then everyone around you is like, no, you're not, that can like make you kind of be like, am I just like living a lie? Like what is going on? And anyway, I feel really bad. Anyway, if someone's listening and if you were considering speculating on someone's
on us,
health,
me and Nicole, feel free to do it for me. In fact, I would appreciate it. It would save me a trip to the doctors.
Jake's an open book. He's a Leo. He told you his INFJ. He told you his Enneagram. He's also open to receiving mental health advice.
I love how you said Enneagram. Your Enneagram.
Me, on the other hand, no, don't do it.
Don't do it. Nicole is scared of herself. Nicole, really fast. Really exciting news in my life. Again, a super important announcement.
What, you're a Kesha stan?
Yes, I am a Kesha stan.
Is that it? Is that what you were going to say?
No, I was going to say I am getting unlimited data.
I saw your tweet. You are definitely okay.
Unlimited data! Can you even believe it? Nicole, who am I gonna be if I'm not the guy who's all like, who when somebody says, look this up, I can't go, I don't have, I would, but I have no data.
I'm literally out of data right now.
That's right. Not me. It won't be me ever again. Can't wait.
I don't know why I'm out of data either. Like, I don't know what I did wrong.
Nicole, I will let you use my hotspot.
Oh, you're so kind.
I know, I'm the best.
100 miles away, letting me use his data. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, when we go to the beach this weekend, you're welcome to use my hotspot.
Wait, no, just kidding.
I won't have unlimited data for this
My
weekend.
data will be reloaded by then. So
my data will be reloaded on the 29th, and I will have unlimited, and it will never be reloaded again.
Your day is 29th? Mm-hmm. Mine is 26th.
Sucks.
Okay, no, I'm saying like that's fun. I get it before you. What the fuck?
Not before me. We both go an entire month.
Yeah, but I get it the 3 days before you. So what are you on about?
Nicole, it's the same thing.
What do you mean it's the same thing?
Mine ends the 28th.
Yes.
Yours ends the 26th of one month, and then a month later.
I understand, but
it's not before. Yours starts before me. So it's like mine has longevity.
Can you give me 1 minute?
Are you okay?
I haven't pooped in a day, and then now.
Okay, Nicole, wait. Whoa. Let's just end the podcast.
You're ending the podcast?
I don't have time to wait for you to poop.
It takes me so fast. I'm vegan. It comes out of me
so fast. Anyway, I love Kesha. Everybody, please go listen to TikTok.
No, you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush. Like the wave has it's okay now.
Go listen to TikTok. Go listen to
so
We Are Who We Are.
Jake calls me. Jake calls me and he's like, I just want you to know that for the podcast, make sure that you study Kesha. I used to make Kesha music videos on YouTube. Like I used to literally be like a YouTuber who would make music videos for Kesha. Like
Nicole,
what do you mean I have
pick a stan. Do you stan FouseyTube or do you stan Kesha?
I can stand
What is the truth?
I
what
can
is
stand
the truth?
both simultaneously. I can stand both simultaneously. The fact that you told me that I have to study, you don't know anything about her.
Don't you dare. Because in middle school, one of my friends said, I'm obsessed with Kesha, and I wanted to be relatable to my friend. And so I went and I listened to all of Kesha's songs on repeat over and over again for like 2 weeks. And then I went back to that person and I said, oh my gosh, I love the song Cannibal by Kesha. And then they said, oh, that was a total joke. I don't actually like Kesha. Can you imagine how I felt?
Bad.
I felt like an idiot. And they were like, it's actually Lady Gaga, who I love. And I was like, who?
I love Lady Gaga too. I used to be a Lady Gaga stan until I started going on our computer downstairs, and then I found proof that Lady Gaga's in the Illuminati videos, and then I got really scared. And then
you were like, she's in Illuminati. I can't stand her anymore.
I unstand her at the age of 9, and I was like, I can't listen to her anymore. I can't be a little monster, no more. The telephone video controlled my life so much, and I would continuously watch it.
So you're a Beyonce stan too.
Yes. The grasp that the telephone video had on me, and then on top of that, there would be videos being like all the subliminal messages inside of telephone that prove that it's satanic.
Oh my gosh. And you were all like, no.
It was such a good video.
Okay, I watched a video. Do you know the song Stairway to Heaven? Most people do.
Like the rock song?
Yeah, by Led Zeppelin.
I know of it, yeah.
Yeah, so I watched a video and it was like this church service, and they were talking about how playing it backwards was like the devil and satanic, and like they played it backwards, and they were like, "Do you hear it? He's calling on the devil," and it was like,
God.
it was like, and I was like, "All right, yeah, sure."
There is a Prince song that he actually sings stuff if you play it backwards.
No way.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember.
Which one is it? Is it?
I don't think Prince, at least early on in his career, claimed to be very holy in the first place.
It's a song that goes like this by Prince. Cream. Dancing in the dark to the radio of love. Is that by Prince?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I listen to it. I hear it at work a lot. I hear a lot of Prince songs, like 2000 party over. You know that one?
1999.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dancing in the dark?
To the radio of love. And then they go, lights out. Uh-huh.
Wait, is that a Prince song?
I don't know.
No, that's Lights Out by Peter Wolf.
Oops, sorry about it. Wait, featuring anybody?
What?
Does it feature anybody?
Wait, are you thinking of When Doves Cry? No.
Oh, no, but I do
No.
hear that one at work a lot too.
Does it go, lights out, aha, blast, 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 lights out, aha, blast, 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 lights out, dancing in the dark to the radio of love?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's Peter Wolf, sorry.
Okay, anyway. Does that feature anybody, though? Is it just Peter Wolf?
Just Peter.
Okay, anyway. So, Nicole, I also bought an acne eraser. And I was telling you about this, and you did not
doing an ad for Dollar Shave Club.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I was not doing an ad for Dollar Shave Club. But funny that you mentioned it. Just kidding. No, but I actually bought an acne eraser for the first time, and I'd always been scared because I was scared.
I don't understand what that means. An acne eraser.
So it's like this cream, and you put it. It's like a spot treatment. You put it on your. It's an acne spot treatment.
You could have just asked me. There's probably better spot treatments out there.
Well, you know what? I was trying to hit $20 so I could get free shipping on my order, and the thing was like $3.
Wait, are they little patches?
It's like a cream, and I just go on like the
I'm
little dots, and then I
so
rub it in a
happy.
little bit, and it works so well. I had the largest pimple on the back of my ear that hurt so bad, like on my earlobe. It hurt so bad, and I was like, I can't even pop it because it's the back of my
can't see.
earlobe. I can't even see it, and I put this acne cream on there. Oh, it worked like a charm. It
so happy for
burned
you.
that little pimple, and now I have no earlobe. Don't look.
I saw this one TikTok and it was like, do you sometimes like perform surgery on yourself in the bathroom? And I was like, yeah, kind of. I've performed surgery on myself, like, and all the
You
comments were
removed that
just
mole.
like, all the comments on the video were like, yeah, I'd be performing BBLs on myself and shit.
What is
and,
BBL?
Like, Brazilian butt lift. You don't know?
Oh, I thought this was one of those situations. I always thought it was one of those situations. Like, you hear about Candace?
No.
You haven't heard about
It's not-
Candace?
I'm not responding to that. Did
Candace-
you not watch Dr. Miami like growing up?
But
Was it
cool,
because
Brazilian
you-
butt lifts are fun.
Was it because you were not
But aren't they,
interested?
like, dangerous and illegal in the United States?
I don't think they're illegal, but they're definitely dangerous, yes.
Yeah. No, I just didn't care that much about
Why?
plastic surgery because I'm not interested. My
But it's
dad
so
one time told
fun.
me, he was like, I was always like, Dad, what career did you imagine me having? And he was like, a stripper. No. He said, I always thought that you were going to be a plastic surgeon.
surgery. Why?
I don't know. I was like, what?
When
No.
have you ever created something beautiful? When have you literally ever had an eye for aesthetics? When have you literally ever had care for patients? Like, I've literally never seen you have any of those three qualities.
Look, I have
It's like-
I have a Polaroid camera. You can't see it. I'm pointing to it on the camera though. I have a Polaroid camera. That's pretty aesthetic. Oh wait, everybody, go follow us on Instagram. Look in our little description or whatever the heck, and go
The YouTube channel.
The YouTube channel. We will be posting these on Wednesdays, and then we'll be posting this episode on Monday. That's right. We changed it up. It's because we're cool.
Tuesday, not Monday.
Wait, are we posting both on Tuesday?
No, you dum-dum. You just said Monday.
Dum. No, I said Wednesday.
You said Wednesday and Monday.
Wednesday and Tuesday, and I said not
Yeah.
Mondays.
No, you said, watch this back, and you'll see what you said.
Watch this back. She acts like I don't edit this dang podcast and that I won't be watching it back. Anyway, Nicole, go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna.